unrecognized, in this case, giant ape, leaving these enormous footprints.
Sanderson's curiosity drove him to investigate one story in particular that he thought contained genuine evidence. August 27, 1958. In a remote area 20 miles from the nearest town, a construction team's been working hard to extend a logging road deep into the woods. Early in the morning, veteran tractor driver Jerry Crew arrives at the site. An earnest, hard-working man, he travels many miles back and forth to and from the site each day.
Jerry Crew was quite the sober individual. Not only did he not drink, he wasn't the sort of person to mess around. He saw himself as a very serious guy. He was an earnest worker. He was a hard worker.
He starts his routine the same as always. Walking over to his construction vehicle, he inspects it to make sure it's in good working order before he fires it up.
He's not expecting anything out of the ordinary. I mean, who would? You're out in the woods, you're operating heavy machinery, you're just going to be paying attention to what you're doing, do your job right, and go home.
Suddenly, he notices something very odd. Footprints. But not just any footprints, these are huge. Like an ordinary man's bare foot, but much, much bigger.
He knows exactly what every track that he sees going through the site is. It could be a mountain lion, it could be a deer, it could even be a human. But what Jerry Crew sees on this day makes the hair on the back of his neck go up, because we're talking about 16-inch tracks. And not only are they wide, they are deep. Something weighed a lot to make these tracks. You couldn't fake these easily. He knew something was not right.
There have been strange stories of large human-like prints elsewhere in the area, but no one's ever taken them seriously, least of all Jerry.
Sasquatch encounters have always been rare and infrequent. In the 50s, when Jerry Crew first found that enigmatic set of footprints, there are all kinds of stories that swirled around.
Jerry has no idea that Northern California isn't the only place people claim to have seen mysterious, half-human, half-apes. In Australia,